We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yanks have played excellent baseball of late. They'll try to bring their win streak to a baker's dozen next. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, this is one of the game's all-time best pitchers. Over 300 career wins, and he's been doing his thing for a long time. It'll be interesting to see if he can continue that solid work in this one today, Matt.
So a runner at first with 2 away, and in steps the Iron Horse,
hitter,
Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
Stay hot now. Let's go, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Looking up is the center fielder.
It is gone. Holy cow. Oh, my goodness. I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Number 18 for him on the campaign. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
In now is the Yankees DH,
Lou Gehrig. He
4.
went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate. That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Gehrig.
Come on, baby. See it up. Drive it.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner, but it bends just foul into the second deck.
Hey, hit me a seed right here.
Driven deep at the wall. It is gone.
A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Couldn't resist on that one, and he's behind 0-1.
What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Guy, get your pitch and let it rip. Let's go.
Now the 2-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap.
Go hard. Go hard.
He's around first, heading for 2. And he is into second with a double, his 3rd hit of the night.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Digging in now for the Yankees,
The left
Ted
fielder,
Williams,
number 9.
runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Williams.
3-0 pitch. And that
That's
misses,
right.
ball
Ball
4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
Wow, all I know is these guys don't need any more help to get on base. Believe it or not, that's the first walk they've gotten. They've done all their damage the hard way. See if they can add to it here.
Next for New York, Reggie Jackson.
center fielder,
He's hitless in
number
3
9.
at-bats to this point.
Reggie.
Gehrig at
Jackson.
second. Williams at first, 2 out in the inning. Line drive to left. And that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Don Mattingly will bat
first
next.
baseman,
And
number
he's got a shot at
23.
history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle.
Mattingly.
Now the 1-1 pitch is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. And a barehanded pickup, and give it up on a phenomenal play to retire the side. Yankees leave them loaded, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Digging in, Lou Gehrig.
Designated
He
hitter,
doubled
number
his last
4.
time through.
Lou.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball that's outside.
Hey, get your pitch up there, huh?
The 1-0. Misses, ball 2. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
2 balls and a strike. Here it is. Swung on and chopped down the line at first. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2.
Your pitch right here. Let's go, kid.
From the belt, the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And that baby's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. His 3rd home run of the ball game as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake. Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. The New York Yankees jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lefty Grove wins his 3rd of the season as he turns in 8 strong innings of work. Ronaldo Lopez permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 11 runs on 17 hits. 1 error. They left 9 men on base. For the White Sox, 2 runs on 5 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 39 minutes.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. So the Bronx Bombers try to lock down their 14th consecutive win. Coming up next. Whitey Ford will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes.
Out. 3. Out. He's out. Ball 4. Take your base.
Stepping in, Lou Gehrig. He's coming
Batting
off a
fourth.
big ball game last night in
designated
which he
hitter,
accounted for 5
Lou
runs batted in.
Gehrig.
Hey, get your pitch. Make it happen right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no
And
strike.
guys, you take a look at the White Sox entering play here tonight. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, the last game, they got to wash that down the drain. They got absolutely boat raced by a big margin. They got to put that behind them. Show up to the yard today looking to fight. Everything changes once the first pitch is thrown. What I love right there is just the freedom in that hack. He ain't trying to do anything but hit the baseball as far as he can.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Hey, get your pitch. Stay hot.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in is the veteran DH, Lou Gehrig.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Lou Gehrig. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Here's the 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. Stanton coming on. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
So striding in, Reggie Jackson,
The
as he'll look to
center
bring home
fielder,
that tying
number
run from second with a base hit into
Reggie
the outfield.
Jackson.
Well, get your pitch, huh?
Here it is, the 3-0.
Nope,
And he
that's
misses
upstairs.
ball
Ball
4.
four.
So now that potential tying run scoots up 90 feet to third base.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Don
The first
Mattingly will
baseman,
bat
number
next, as
23.
he's got a chance to tie this
Don
ball game up with that equalizing run just
Mattingly.
90 feet away at third.
Come on, big dog, get your pitch.
Oh, on the ground to short. Could this
Get
be
out,
two?
get out, get out, get
One
out.
there. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score.
Hey, bases loaded. Last thing you want to do is ground into a double play, and that's just what he does. One run scores, but you don't get an RBI in that spot. That's a rally killer.
Runner
Hey,
at
get your
second,
pitch,
one
Lou
away,
Gehrig.
The
and
designated
in steps the
hitter, number
Iron
4.
Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Lou Gehrig.
Hey, drive him in for us. We need you. Here you
Here's
go,
the
kid.
first pitch to him.
Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya!
So a two-run homer down the line in right field. Number 21 for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit. Wow, another game and another night to celebrate another victory. I'm just excited we've been able to be here to witness this amazing streak. There's nothing prettier in the world than good baseball, and that's just what they're giving us.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. New York came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Hal Newhouser gets the win in relief, his second of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 5 runs, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 46 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Chicago White Sox and the New York Yankees. The Yankees have won 14 straight games so far. We'll see if they can extend that to 15 next. Cy Young will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
The designated hitter, Lou.
Standing in, Lou Gehrig. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. First delivery to him on the way. To second for one. And good hustle by the pitcher there on the back end as it's a 3-6-1 double play, and the side is retired. 1 hit, 1 left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. White Sox on top, 3-0. At the plate, Lou Gehrig.
The designated hitter, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
Hey, let it fly, let it fly.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2.
Out.
There's 1. Return throw is in time, and what do you know? They do get the double play.
That's good athleticism here by the pitcher getting off the mound. He gets the ball to first and then hustles his way over to the bag to help him wrap up the tough 3-6-1 double play.
Ready for another shot now. Lou Gehrig. 0 for 2 for him to this point.
The designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
First delivery to him on the way. He pulls this one into right. Mazzara is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Absolutely jumped all over that fastball, and it might have been a home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig.
First pitch on its way. And a ball 1-0. So far this year against Southpaws, Gehrig is carrying around an absurd batting line, coming in excess of 500.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great...
Oh, and he can't come up with it. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. And as you see right there, that'll push his hitting streak yet another game as he has been on fire this month.
Number 9.
He certainly has. He's seeing the ball so big, Matty. You see the confidence oozing off him in the box. He hasn't fished at anything in the last month or so. So I don't expect this to go away anytime soon.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. Just 1 for 10 in the series coming in, so he'll look for better results here today. Hit back up the middle.
Stand up, stand up.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We've played 8 full. It's the White Sox 4 and the Yankees 1.
You might think it's just another win, but it's awfully hard to win in this game, especially on the road. But they find a way to get it done, and they should be very happy with this performance.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. Chicago jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Dylan Cease earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Jimmy Cordero earns the save out of the bullpen, his 7th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious White Sox, 4 runs on 10 hits, no errors. They left 12 men on base. For the Yankees, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 16 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 56 minutes.